Hi. Right. First of all, I have a confession to make. We have actually done all the jobs like I did on Zaris's channel, and Zaris has actually made over my office. So let's go and have a look. Right. Oh, right. Not bad, Zaris. And we have a little bathroom. Right. So, if we go into here, you can see there are no jobs. All jobs have been done. So now we have to pick a house. So I think I'm going to leave that up to Z. So pick me a house, Z. Do we want an abandoned house? Only a garden? A burned house? Or, let's have a look. We have the camping bungalow, a house with uninvited guests, or the connoisseur's house. So let's just go with the top two lines first. So Z, pick me a house. Right. It's not that big a decision, mind. Of these. Oh, right, okay, hang on, come out of it. How about this one? Yeah? Okie doke, let's buy a house then. I have no idea what's happening. Right, Z's just doing something for me. And then we'll be able to check what the buyers want, and let's see if we can get a lot more money than we've paid for. Right. Let's grab my coffee while we wait for this to load. And right, where are we? Those. Right, well, this is a bit of a mess, isn't it? So, if we first of all try and get rid of some of these weeds and the rubbish, and then we can see what we're working with. Hi, Gamerhood. I'm glad to see I have two of you here to support me today. As I've been nervous as hell. He's probably already told you that. Right, so should we go and have a look? Oh, right, vacuum cleaner. Now, this wasn't working when I did the jobs. Vacuum cleaner was being a pain in the ass. I think since they've done the last update, it's actually working now. Because he couldn't even place anything down the last time because the vacuum cleaner just kept saying that he needed to pick things up. Right, so I think that's done. So how about we just start selling the doors and all that nonsense straight away. Oh, don't think we want that. And I'm stuck. Right, get rid of that and all this. Right, oh, lovely. And who would love to live in a house like this? Certainly not me. I think I'd have a meltdown. And see, I'll tell you that's the truth. I would have an absolute meltdown with something like this. Let's try and get rid of it all. Z probably broke it. What, the Hoover? No, Z's actually quite good with the Hoover. It will be. I will give him credit there. My man isn't bad with the Hoover. Right. I seem to be making a little bit more mess than cleaning up at the moment, but let's go. Oh. I dread to imagine what's been on that windowsill. It's a high school dorm. God. Let's get a cleaning going. Because I could never cope with this mess. No plaster on the walls, there's no radiators. All the doors need replacing. They've got to go. And I think we need a vacuum cleaner again for all this glass. When we originally first started playing this game, it wasn't glass on the floor, it was cockroaches. So I'm wondering if House Flipper might have had a few complaints because people didn't like the cockroaches and they've changed it to glass. But we now have the garden DLC as well, which Z is a dab hand at cutting the lawns on it. Right, so still got more mess to clean up. Cobwebs hanging from ceilings. And how on earth do people get mess and things like that on the ceilings? I don't know. Food fights maybe? So am I all set for coffee? Do I need an extra hit of caffeine? I have a coffee. That's the first thing I did when Z told me I'd be streaming tonight. Was run to get myself coffee. I'm probably on about my 18th today. But I think I'm a little bit of a coffee addict if no one knew that already. But I'm pretty certain Z's probably told you all that. Can't live without coffee. But the minute I run out, I will be sending Z to get me another one. Most definitely. Right, so let's get all this clean and then you can all help me decide what we're going to put in it. Because whereas Z is better with the gardens, I think I could probably do a little bit better with the houses. Then Z's like master of everything when it comes to this type of thing. But we made sure that all the jobs were done so that we had extra money and we didn't have to go through that tedious rigmarole of everyone deciding what they wanted done in here rather than what we wanted to do. So let's get rid of that. Find any more mess. Right. So let's open that. Oh god. There isn't a room in here that isn't messy. Bit of it all. No, I'm not even keeping any of that. All going. Start clean slate, start from fresh. It's a shame that the bath isn't working. I know those baths look absolutely wicked. But when you go into the game, there's only like 2 baths to choose from. And one's almost like a corner bath, and the other's just a normal bog standard square bath. They haven't got any fancy baths, which is a bit of a disappointment, seeming they've updated quite a lot. And when I had a look at this when I was doing the jobs, they've actually put quite a few new items in here, so it's not... Oh, I can remove weeds from inside the house. How the hell can somebody get the house in this state? I have no idea, because I think I'd just die. I could not cope at all. Right, so shall we start in this room? Because we've got... Yeah, I think we need a couple of buckets of plaster, and then we'll do outside after we've done this. So if I go, I get plaster first. Someone from the hills have eyes. Yeah. Oh, that film freaked me out big time. Alright, hang on. Switch to plastering, and let's go. Yeah, I've seen a few of those Hills Have Eyes and films like that. He makes me watch all sorts. Right, there's a lot more plastering in this house than I remember, and there's still dirt. Because if you look up in the top right hand corner, you'll see little dots of black on the mini map, and that's all your dirt. Right, we still have more plastering. Maybe plaster. Stupid cow. Right. Well, I think this room is just about plastered. Now, I wouldn't call that plastering, I'd call that filling, but, you know. But plastering was always when you, like, plastered the whole wall. Let's take that into the hallway. Right, so let's get a radiator in here first. Warm Bodies movie I watched last night wasn't bad. The Warm Bodies I've been telling you for a while, although it's a chick flick and I'm really not into chick flicks, it's not a bad film at all. Gives you a little different twist on zombies. And there's a TV show, which is, I think it might be a Netflix exclusive that we watched, and it was called iZombie. And I think they might have had a few of the ideas from, oh, we have a new skill point. I think they had a few of the ideas from that film, if I'm honest with you. If you look, most of these now, we've actually, because we've done most of the jobs, we've actually got most of the perks. So it's only a few perks that we have left to get, which, if I'm honest, it makes things a hell of a lot easier, because we then get to paint walls a lot quicker. Right, so what are we going to make this room? Should we make it a bedroom? Let's go for it, shall we? So if we go walls and paint. I quite like this colour actually. Let's go for this one, shall we? And let's see. Because if you watch now, this actually paints really, really quickly because we've got most of the perks. Whereas the length of time it took to paint one panel in the beginning when we first started this game was stupid. But the jobs take forever. And no one wants to see people place down things that aren't their own flair, and it's just random colours that someone else has picked. A guy's poker room. Yeah, you would say that and all. I'm thinking we'll have a look at what the buyers at the side want. Because on the right hand side, you look, as you start placing things in here, the buyers will tell you what they do like and what they don't like. and they tend to ask for like bookshelves or extra bedrooms or extra bathrooms, things like that, because the more things that you get that the people on the side like, the more you actually get for the actual building and the house. We haven't actually sold any houses with the gardens done as well, other than one that Z did a couple of weeks back, but that was a new update came in the middle of him doing it, and it was quite a disaster actually. Oh, right. He's already looking after me. He's just brought me my asthma pump in case I need it. I enjoyed that film, and iZombie is amazing. Yeah, we actually watched, I think we're on season 3 now, and we found it just randomly looking through Netflix. And the other one that we've been watching is Travellers. And it's got the guy that used to be in Will and Grace in it. I have no idea what his name is. But that's been really, really good as well since we started watching that. But then Z loves time travel, so that one was a must on our list when we saw it. But no, we like Liv. But I think that's where they got the idea of eating the brains and the memories, because that hasn't really been done until Warm Bodies and now iZombie, so. But that's still airing. But no, I think we're on season 3 now of iZombie. Hi. Okay. And that's Z just making sure I'm okay. And getting me another coffee. Good to me, see. Because although I think we've only been streaming probably about 20 minutes, I've actually gone through a full cup of coffee already. Right, so dispose and buy us another one. Some of these rooms only take, which is really surprising, they'll take 1 tin of paint to one of these small rooms, and then other times you find you need like a whole tin of paint for like the tiniest little bit. Right. We were watching Grimm just now. I used to watch Grimm when it first came out with my mum years ago. She'd save up all the episodes until it was a day I'd spend with her, because I'd always go over 1 day a week. And she'd sit there and she'd be like, right, okay, I've saved up all the Grimm episodes now, and we'd have a binge day watching them all. So let's put some, come out of here, and we'll go into, right, furniture, doors and windows. Let's go to the doors and windows. And we shall, that's it, we'll put some blinds up. Get them in. There we go. And another one. There you go. Now the nobody's neighbours can't see what we're doing. Always a good thing. Right. Right. Okay. So if we then go for, should we go for curtains or should we just leave blinds in there? What do you guys think? Oh, and Z's just brought me my coffee. Curtains or not? Okay, could try curtains, so let's go curtains then. Okay, right, okay, E. controls on this game are really, really easy, and it's really, really calming to actually do it, which is quite surprising. Right, so if we get another one, and we put it there. Now, well, what do you think? See? Curtains? Can't say I'd go for flowery ones, but because we're going for a bedroom when we're doing grey, we'll go flowered. Because I'm not a very flowery person. Right. Are we okay for all the electrics? Yeah. Right, so let's go find a grand bed, shall we? Because, you know, you don't want just a bog standard bed, do you? You want something that's going to look absolutely lush. So, I quite like this one. Let's go for this one. Yeah. Oh, there are. Two men in the stream have both decided on curtains. Yep. Go for some bedside tables. Right. Two of these. Because, no. Need a lamp at the side of the bed, don't you? Right. And we shall go for some lamps. I can't wait to actually see. Oh, let's not put an S on the end of it, shall we? This rose is a bit of a drip like that sometimes. Right. So let's go. I've got a little tuft of grass coming through my wall. I think that might be an issue I might need to ring a builder about. You know, we'll just make do. Right. So, oh, right. I have a little bit of an issue and I don't know if either of you noticed it, but I've got a funny feeling I bought the wrong curtains. But let's get rid of them and buy different ones. Because they weren't actually covering the window. Yeah, I'm a cock. Right, so we need wide ones, not narrow. I'll go for the same grey flowers. And which window am I on? Oh, right. Well, now I can't place them because I put the lamps in the way. So, we had this issue before. So if we move these out a little bit, and then we put the curtains in, and up and over. Should. Oh. And I dropped the lamp. Right. So if we go back in now, hopefully we'll be able to put, there we are, and they fit first time. Jump on the bed. Look at you, ha ha ha, Remy. Cheeky. I'm pretty certain I've seen you make a few of those cock-ups when you did this game. Alright. I got a funny feeling I sold my other lamp by mistake. Or it just vanished on me. Have a look. Yeah, not a lamp in here. Oh, we don't have to go and buy another lamp. But for £4.55 for a lamp, that's not bad. Right, so what else do we need? We need furniture. Let's go cupboards and get a chest of drawers. Because, you know, keep your clothes somewhere. Have his and hers. Although, amount of clothes that are in our house. I think we'd need a lot more than them. And a wardrobe. Put that up against the wall as much as possible. There we go. Right. So there's one bedroom. Shall we stick a TV on the wall? Yeah. Why not? No, I don't want one of them ones. I want one to hang on the wall. So, room looks very fancy. Right, now I need to find out whether or not this is upside down, because this is another thing about this game. They always seem to put the TV, when you try to place the hanging TVs, upside down. No, I don't want hanging shelves, I just want a normal shelf. So we'll go with these one. Buy a few of them. And there we go. What do you think? Are you still nervous or feeling good for your first stream? I'm alright. I'm alright, but then I'm alright because it's you two in here. The two people who are watching me, I know have got my back, so I'm alright. Right, plants. Stick a bit of greenery in here. No? Oh, we'll have a book. Definitely my type of room then. Right, so I think, if I remember rightly, it's in the decorations. So we'll go, buy, go plant. No. And let's go for a trash bin. You'll be okay. I can see you doing well. Thank you very much. But then I think you're a little bit biased. I think you've got a little bit more faith in me. Right. And every bedroom needs a trash bin. Right. What do you think, guys, for our first room? Looking alright? Thanks, Gamer Hut. Right. So, if we come out of here and we buy a door, then that's our first... Oh no, I don't want a brown one. I'll do with brown ones. This. Oh, we could have a hazmat type door, reinforced one. Or we'll just go for a white. Or we could go for black. Which looks almost brown, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, let's go for white. I like that one. So, the placing of these doors is a pain in the arse sometimes. But that one's gone in perfectly well. There we go. And I've forgotten one thing and neither of you reminded me. Oh, a hazmat door is the one room, is it? Yeah, see, typical you. I haven't put a light fitting in yet. And neither of you reminded me. Right, so I need a ceiling light. Because otherwise there's just no light going on in here. We don't want anything too glary. So I quite like these ones, but I think I'm going to go with this one for here. Yes, a hazmat room. There we go. So that's our first room done. Well, I like it. Let's go back to mastering and pick up plaster. Cock. Right. Did you put light switches in? I don't actually know if I did. Should we go and have a look? There was already one year. So that's perfectly fine. Yeah, see? There's a light switch. Yeah, there are light switches in here already. Some of the houses have got like really, really old light switches and they're absolutely awful. But those ones aren't too bad. Oh my god, no, that's gotta go. Most definitely. So what colour are we gonna do the entrance hall? Right, if we go and we put that in there, and does that need plastering? Yeah, it does. Right, so I've got an idea what I'm gonna do over here. First things first, let's go back to the doors, and I'm gonna put sliding doors in to separate the living room and kitchen from the hallway. Right, no. No. There you go. Is this the same house I ragged on the kitchen? Yeah, I think it might be actually. I think you couldn't place part of the kitchen down because of the glass, if I remember rightly. But I'm going to do something else now that Z's going to have a giggle at, because I'm going to make sure that I actually do it properly. We're going to go for a front door with a knocker, and we're going to actually turn it so that the knocker's outside, because Z had a habit of always doing the knocker on the inside. Right. Fit in properly. No. There we go. And we have a knocker on the outside. Yeah. So, we're gonna pick a colour for in here now. And I think walls paint. Let's go with something a bit different. What colour do you think? Light green. Right. We have pistachio green and heavy green. I think that's a bit too bright. Bright pear, lime, spring grass. So let's go with that one then. Have a look. It's already sort of greeny on the walls, so let's have a look at what this one's like. Right. Don't think I'd go for it in our house, but let's have a go. Let's have a look and see what people are actually... You got any comments in the side bit? Has anyone noticed? Because I haven't really been looking. I think when you start putting like bathrooms and kitchens and things like that in, that's when they start. I don't think I've actually placed that door very well either. This'll be alright. I think I know. I'm gonna put some hooks up on the walls. Little shoe rack. Any pastel green? No, this is like the lightest pastel-y green they have, which is supposed to be spring green. I think it looks like an apple, if I'm honest with you. But we can work with this. Better than it was anyway. So, not going to need that again. So, if we go... What did I do with that side piece? No, I didn't. So, yeah, I am going to need it again. I'm a drip. Because the colour was so close to the other one. Right, so if we go back in here and we type in hooks, or just hook maybe? Yeah. I don't like plurals in this game. I've noticed that. And we go across this wall here with some hooks. Where to place your coats when you come in. Reminds me of inside a tree with falls and floor colour. Very much so. But I actually quite like this floor colour compared to some of the other floor colours. They've got a pine one and it's very yellow. Right. I'm trying to remember where the shoe... Oh, that's not it. Where the shoe cupboards were. Because they've got... There's that one there. I'm sure there were other shoe cabinets in here. Have a look. Yeah, let's go with that one. I know. If we twist it, and we twist it again, because it's not going to go there. Right. Let's have a look. Yeah, that'll do. We go look at some pictures inside of a tree. Been inside many trees? Decorations and pictures and paintings. Let's go for something like this. Be bright. Right. So, can I move this door? No, I've placed it because sometimes you can and other times you can't. And the answer to that would be no. An entrance privy. Yeah, not happening. Right, and let's go door. Oh, you can't take him anywhere. Definitely can't. As much as you can't take him anywhere, I love him to bits. Right, so let's buy another one of these. And this time, fit it in properly. I think I need my angle. And that's what's wrong. My angle's all wrong. There we go. Right, so how about a rug? Something to wipe your feet on when you come in? Rug green. Oh no, Tyridious. Back into the rugs and have a look through. Well, I can't say the green rugs are very nice. So, I think we're just going to go for a bog standard. What have you said now? I think that game Z was just plain rubbed off on him. I actually loved that game. I've been nagging him for ages to play it. Because I really wanted to see what it was like. And that and Murdered Soul Suspect. I managed to get him to do that for me a while ago. And I absolutely adored it. But no, I don't think it's just the game. It's Z. Definitely just Z. We got anywhere else that needs plaster in here? Nope. So what did you think of the game then anyway? I thought it was absolutely amazing. Loved it. I think it's definitely my type of game. Right, so we need a radiator. This music's very soothing, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm gonna have a look for with Alan Wake. I thought it was absolutely amazing, but I'm gonna have a look for the books now because I'm a big reader. I love my books. And that's the first thing I said to Z when I saw it was they've actually made a book based on this. I need it. And I think I'm going to have a look for the Resident Evil ones as well. Now Gamerhood said that they've been brought out. Because just I need to add to the like thousands of books that I already have. But no, it's definitely my type of game. I couldn't wait for Z to play it. The minute I read the synopsis, it was like, that's all I could talk about. It was like, when are you going to play that game? Well, I'm very, very surprised. You can paint over tiles in this, and it doesn't even look as though there were tiles there before. They've got to go. So far, I can't see any comments coming up from the buyers. So I've got a funny feeling that's not going to happen until I start placing a few more things in. Tile paint. Yeah, it could very well be tile paint. Although it's not leaving the marks of the tiles, so I think it's just painting over. But I've got an idea of what tiles I am going to put in here. I saw them when we were last doing some of the jobs. And they are the type of tiles that if our bathroom needed retiling, they're definitely the type that I'd be buying for our room. So we're going to go like this. What do we think of the tiles on the floor? Let's have a look. I get the tiles that I wanted for the walls in here first, and then you can see whether or not we need to change the tiles on the floor. These are like the 3D type tiles. Could have gone a bit better with the actual texture of them in the picture, but get the point, don't you? Just right. I'm not 100% certain about that sink, but it works. We shall leave it be. Because we have like the outside to do as well. Oh, you like that, Josie? I thought you may. Right. We do one in there? Yeah, bugger it. Right. So, I did need that extra pair. So, shall we go... Let's get a bathtub, and you'll see what I mean now about the baths. The bathtub that was in here was quite a fancy bathtub, but you've literally only got this one here, which is an oval one, or this one. You haven't got any of those fancy like roll tub baths or anything like that, whereas you had the roll type bath straight away when you in the new house, in the old houses, but they're always broken. They're never ever fixed. So let's go this. No, these little jobs with the screwing things in, and when you first start this game and you're doing it with the jobs, going through each job one at a time before you've got all the perks, this takes forever. And I mean like forever. Really, really, really tedious thing. So we need a towel radiator now. So towel warmer. I'm actually quite gutted that you can't actually hang towels on these things. The only towels you can buy are rolled up ones. There's no like towel rail or anything like that in here. Just get little rolled up towels. Oh, missed. Right. Oh, not turning on. Right. So, let's have a look. Ah, that'll do. Right, let's get some blinds. Now, just to make sure that we haven't got any peeping toms while we're in the bath. Now, that looks really short, doesn't it? I don't think the other one will fit it. Let's have a look. You want them closed or open? Let's go with closed ones. And remind me this time I need a light fitting because I sold it. Because there's always something you forget when you're doing this. Right. But so far we have nothing off any of the buyers. None of them have actually said anything for us to actually... Oh, there we go. So I think we need to go into the bathroom and let's get a toilet roll holder because, you know, has to be a toilet roll holder, and let's go and get a mirror for above the sink. Oh, that's not how it's spelt. Let's go. That'll just be me drinking my coffee, sorry guys. Right, and what else do we need in here then, do you think? Other than the light fitting now, remember. I think we probably need a shelf. All the bathroom toiletries and bits and pieces. Go white. And go like this. Oh, thought I bought more than that then. So, right, so not all my documents will fit in there. Well, don't think you keep your documents in a bathroom, do you? But we have this one saying he likes it, at least he's got a room. And then we've got the third man down saying not all his documents are going to fit in the bathroom. Not 100% certain who keeps documents in a bathroom, but whatever floats your boat. Definitely not the place I'd be keeping them. Oh, and a mat. I haven't quite finished. I've got to put a light fitting in here. So let's go ceiling. Let's go for this one. A nice bright one. And do we have a switch? Oh yeah. Behind the door. Perfect place to put a switch. And let's find a bathroom mat because we do need a bathroom mat. So what colour bathroom mat should we go, guys? Because the bathroom's quite plain. So we could go for quite a bright coloured mat if you wanted. Just to give it that little bit of flair. But they're not really... Right, let's have a look. But we've got rugs, round rugs, which are... We could go for another green one. We've got red. Well, I think I'd just call that purple or blue. Let's go for a red one then. Give it a little splash of colour. What do you think? 2 rooms down. Right. Oh, we might need a ceiling lamp for in here as well. Right. No, I don't like that one. Hang on a sec. Oh, right. And Z's off to get me another coffee. Good to me, see. Keep me caffeinated. Oh, there we go. So far, we have 1 bedroom. I like that. 1 bathroom. And the hallway done. So, we need the plaster in here. And close, oh, let's close up these doors. And let's get started on the rest of the house. Right, so if we go and we fill in all the plaster, and we'll go straight away, fill all these. Oh, and we have a cobweb. So that needs cleaning up, most definitely. You see any more? No more little black dots. Artistic disorder. Well, there are a few holes to fill in and you have to repair the holes first. Well, I'm on that. Oh, there we are. I'll tell Z. Jim Hood likes a coffee with 2 sugars, please. Yeah, I'm sure he's on it. Right. Well, look. Any more? Any of these need filling? Nope. Right. Well, I'm very surprised because I thought all that would have needed filling. So let's take that one in here. It's out of my way. And let's go get a radiator. Plumb the radiator in first. And go. Well, for the mess that the house was in, I got to give it to him. I actually haven't had to clean the windows, and I think this is the first house that we've done that I haven't had to clean the windows. So let's get rid of the ceiling light, because that is just hideous. And let's get rid of... I'm going to keep the cups because there's only like 1 or 2 different cups that you can buy in this game, and they're not colourful or anything. They're just like plain. So I think I'm gonna put a blind up here first. So let's go window blind. If I get a window blind in here first, then I can put the cups on the windowsill out of my way just until we get an actual kitchen on its way and getting it ready. Right. Yeah, but you're biased, so that's why you think I'm doing alright. And I could talk glass eye to sleep as you tell me on a daily basis, so, you know, talk to myself a lot anyway, don't I? Right, let's go and put blinds on the other windows. And then we'll have to pick a colour. So any sort of ideas? What type of colour we're going to put? Because we'll put the living room down this end. And we'll put the kitchen, a little kitchen up this end. And coffees all round. You're a star. Most definitely. And another one. Right. Oh. That's done. So, colours. Right, let's put a back door on. And we've gone for the darker doors on the front and the back of the house because of the shutters. I need to move back so I can see it. And I don't know, let's not go for one with a knocker on a back door. We have the knocker on the front door. So if we go, we get a dark one. And I move myself so I'm back in position properly. There we go. Coffees all round. He's an absolute star like that, see? Right, so I think we need walls and paint. And I think, as my name is Bloodrose, we're going to go for a feature wall and we're going to make it bloody red. That sound. So, if we go, we'll just pick a neutral colour for all round. And we'll go this dark blood red. The feature wall. That sounds about right. Yeah. Go with that. Coffee's all round. I'm still waiting for mine. I think he's out the kitchen with her. You better not be drinking her. And that. What do you think of this red colour then? I quite like her. Right. You've got to sort out these little glitches where you get these little lines. The game's been out long enough now that they should have got rid of like these little glitches where you can see it down the side of the window. But I suppose it's still a work in progress. And thank you very much. Right, so we've gone for a red. Put that in there just in case we decide to use it again. Just know with me, I'll sell it and then I'll find somewhere that I haven't actually put it. I think I'm going to do it this way actually. And I'm going to paint this wall that colour too. Because I'm going to put a little L-shaped kitchen in here, so the kitchen will have the red wall behind it. we'll do it that way. I think. Right. So let's sell that now, because otherwise it's just going to be too much red in here. And let's pick a different colour for the walls. So let's go. I need a neutral colour now. We go white or light cream. I don't know if the light cream would be a bit too... Let's have a look at it. I can always use it in the other room. I don't know if it's going to be a little bit too yellow. Have a look. No, that'll work. Because the white in this game, since they did the update, I think it was like the last 2 or 3 updates, the white looks very, very grey. Yeah, we went with the cream. Yeah, the white is like a grey. I don't know if it's just the texture of that they've put in on the game or what, but it does look very sort of like a very, very pale grey. So how are we doing so far, do you think? How's it looking? Full cream in the inside of the window frame as well. So, I've got to sort out this little glitch with the lines though. Did I do that one? No. Looking good? That's alright then. We'll try and make sure that the little people on the left hand side think it looks good too. Oh, my paint go. Right. I love painting, but this is like so much easier. If only painting didn't leave, you know, you could do painting and not leave any mess. Like this. Wait until I start knocking walls down. You can knock walls down and it just cleans up after itself. It's brilliant. Right. Hang on. Where am I? Lost myself then. Let's finish this because a little bit of the wall. We don't want to see any of the wall around the door frame to be. No. Definitely not. Right. That's the painting and you're done. So, let's get rid of that. And should we start on the kitchen end first? Yeah, why not? Right, so let's go out of here, go to this one. And, oh, I've lost where I am. Let's go kitchen. Right, so, kitchens. We need something. Oh. They've got new things in the kitchens. All of these here, they didn't have them in the last time. And they didn't have any of these either. So, if we go with something like this. Right, if I go this way, we can have kitchen. Units at the top. And let's go and get... How about this one here? Shift it around. No, I want it over here. But does this one have? That's what we need to check first. One that has a sink that sort of matches it. And the answer to that would be... What about that one? I quite like that one actually, so let's go with that. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's big. Let's not go with that one. On change your mind. Go with this one instead. That one was absolutely huge. Right. And this is the issue that Zarius had the last time when he couldn't put anything on that wall. So we go. How big are these corner sets then? Really enormous, more than likely. And shift. Oh, and I can hear a little dog barking from the kitchen. Oh, what do you think? Let's go. I move this down a little bit against the wall. I should be able to fit a fridge. So let's go and have a look at the fridges. Right. Fridge. Oh, and I'm shouting at the thing because I've now put caps lock on by mistake. Right, I don't want that type of fridge. Let's go refrigerator instead. No. About, is that a little bit too big maybe? Yeah, it's a little bit too big. No, actually it's not. Right, so now I can go like this and I can get the cups that we put. Oh, I don't know what's happening with that one. What do you think then? It looks right, I suppose. Right, so if we then go down here, if we go into the electronics, I'm sure they've got like coffee machines and gas stoves and all that. Right, so if I plonk that by there, and then I get rid of these caps, just these two because they're in my way. I'm gonna put this over by here. Right, and we go. I'm sure there's a coffee machine, and every house that I do is gonna have to have a coffee machine. Without a doubt. Just, you know, it's just wrong if it hasn't. We'll go like this. And take the coffee machine down. And we'll get the cups and stack them next to the coffee machine. And then we're going to go and we're going to get a trash bin. And I think we'll leave the kitchen as is. That's coming if no coffee machine, most definitely. We have to have a coffee machine. This has to be coffee in every household. Otherwise, that's just like the worst thing on this planet. Right. Are they called bins? Yes, they are. I wasn't sure if it was going to actually... Oh, shit. Not up there. No one on the unit, do we? Books and coffee machine. That's most definitely my type of house. Yeah, books and a coffee machine, and I'm perfectly fine. Right, so now we have that. That's not bad. Right, so if we now need to place things for our sitting area and our lounge. So if we get a TV, TV stand. I don't know if that's the one that I wanted. Yeah, that'll do. So turn. Stools at the bench. A kit bench. Yeah, I'm going to put stools over by the bench now. First of all, I'm going to place Don't know. Let's have a look. I don't think that's in the right place at all. To need it centered to that wall rather than the door. Right, so where am I going to put stools then, see? I'll put one on the end. Have a look. Stool. No. How about chair? I'm going to have a look in the chairs. Maybe bathroom. Not even bathroom. Bar stool. Or bar chair. Oh, look. No. That'll clash too much. Go with that one. Shift. Oh, there we are. So shift that around and we'll put that one there. There we go. Right, so if we put a TV here, and then it's the dreaded thing of looking for a sofa, because some of the sofas in here aren't very good. And that's the other thing. The TV always goes back to front or upside down. But it's working. You can never have too many TVs and speakers. So that right there is a hint that the buyer at the top of there wants speakers. So if we go into here, you should be able to find electronic equipment. Should find speakers. There are. Let's buy 2 of them. Oh, men, boys and their toys. There we go. Now, because this is a house I'm doing, definitely has to have bookcases. House is looking good. That's alright then. I haven't absolutely cocked it up already then. That one? No. Let's just type in bookcase and go through them all. We could have that type. Or maybe we'll go for this type here. Yeah, I think that there. And then the guy that is over here on the left, that's plenty of place for his documents. He doesn't have to stick his documents in the bathroom, which I think is what he had planned in the beginning. So if we get a plant, and will you fit there? Yes, you will. Now I want a big lamp. So let's have a look. See if we can find the tall lamps maybe. Yeah. So shall we go for one of these? Or one of these? What do you guys think? Is that calling me Flipper? Hey now. I got called a koala all winter because I wore a hat with 2 little bobbles on the top. Now I'm getting called Flipper. But then we don't know how good a flipper I'm going to be until we see how much this house goes for away. What do you think so far then, guys? I quite like that. So let's get some ceiling lights up in the top now. And go for these again. Buy the 2. Right. Need... Oh. Don't know if that's going to be straight until we get there. But go here. And turn the lights on. We should be able to see. Oh, that's not bad. Right. So let's get sofa. You like it, but I'm good at colour combinations. I just thought, well, you know, my name's Bloodrose, so we'll go with the bloody red for my first stream. But it was quite fitting. Right, now is the big thing of trying to find a sofa. because some of the sofas in this game are absolutely hideous. And we've got a lot of garden ones in here now, which I haven't seen before. I can't wait to see them when we go outside. Right. Do they do? Some of these have got other colours. Oh my god, that's hideous. No, no, no. Right, now that's going to be an outdoor one. What about a corner one? I want to go red because the red will clash against the other red. You could go something like that, but I don't know if I like it. Have a look. No, that is absolutely horrendous. We won't be going with that one. We could go for it in white. The one with the yellow roof. You can have that outside, see. Pedicab from Thailand. And Game Hood sending me dolphins. Right. Hang on, will that go there? Let's go see if I'm close enough to the wall. What about that? We need a rug on the floor, of course. Do we need curtains in here because it's a kitchen / living room? Or should we leave it without? I think we'll leave it without, actually. Let's get a rug. Yeah. Because it's only a little house, isn't it? So if we go up here, and I quite like this one. I don't know if that's going to be a little bit too many colours. What do you think? Let's have a look. Right, well, it's a little bit plain. I think I need some pictures or some carpets on the floor, and the atmosphere in the home is so much warmer. Very true. Let's go and let's have a look at what we've got. I'm sure we've still got pictures from before. Right. So we could put Jim Morrison on the wall. We could also put some of our Three Cliffs from our hometown. Let's not put a big nuclear bomb on the wall. Or this one here. I quite like this one actually. But I'm going to have to make it smaller because I'm pretty certain the size that it was just then is never in a million years going to fit on the wall. Might be able to go bigger than that though. Yeah, let's go a bit bigger than that. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. Right, so we have a picture. I'm going to put... Not a bad picture at all, love. Right, oh, don't know where I am now. Oh, right here. Nearly forgot my own way then. A dolphin. Yep, dolphins. Right, so decorations. And... Let's go get a cupboard and a plant. Another plant. I'll stick you there because I am going to use you in a second, but I want some sort of cupboard first. No. No, so let's go furniture, cupboards. Yeah, if you type in cupboard, it literally brings you up one. Yeah, you can go into it and it takes you to a load of them. Just does not make any sense whatsoever. Right. So I want a little one. Go. Don't know if this one's going to be a little bit too big. No, I don't like it. Right, so that one's not going to happen. So let's go. I think these are too big too. Oh, look. No, actually it's not. Go for that one. Pick this up. Need to be a bit closer. That's going to go down there. And I'm going to pick now. I think they are in other. I remember. Let's go other. And find some little ornaments or something to put on this. Some of these vases are hideous, mind. Let's go. They're not very nice, but let's just have to make do, I suppose. That's another thing House Flipper could do. Give us some nicer vases. For definite. They literally, and these ones are so small. They're absolutely tiny. Let's find, I know there's candles in here. If somewhere. Where, I have no idea. But there are definitely, here. Right, so if I buy a couple of candles. And a small one. How's that looking? What do we think, guys? I think that's alright for our first run so far. Right, I'm going to go and take a quick bathroom break. And then we're going to get started on this room here. And the outside. And I think we are ready to flip our first house. So I'll see you in about 2 seconds. Thanks, guys. And I'm back with another coffee. I bet I surprised you all with that one. Right, let's plaster this up. Has anyone got any ideas what type of colour room we should do this? And are we going to make this a kids room? Because we have an adult room already. Or are we going to make it another room? Right, so if I go here and I put a radiator in first. And the blinds like we have been doing. So we can get that type of nonsense all sorted first as last. So every room then in the house has got blinds. And then you lot can come up with some ideas of what colour. If we're going to make this a kids room. Or whether or not we're going to make it another adult type room. So no, I don't want curtains. I want blinds. So I need to go into windows. Right, so let's assemble this one. These are so easy to put in. Take like a kid's room. Yep, we'll do a kid's room. Any ideas of colour? We're gonna go little girl or little boy's room? Right. Oh, and I solved the plaster and I need more. What a drip. Bucket of plaster. Down. Switch to plastering. Because I'm pretty certain that needs plastering first. Lavender for a little girl. You've got 2 little girls. I've got 2 little girls, but mine aren't that little anymore. Mine, one's all grown up now, and the other will be 14 on Monday. And when we did her room, when we moved into the new house, she wanted greys and blacks and whites. So, gone on the girly colours. Now it's more teenage colours. So if we go... Oh, no, that's not what we wanted. Let's go for lavender paint. Should we go bright lavender? I quite like that colour, so let's go for that one. Jess is 6 and Crystal is 11. Well, mine are 18 and 14 on Monday, my girls. So they're a bunch of teenagers now. And I'm pretty certain my eldest daughter Beth had a bedroom exactly the same colour as this a few years ago. Beth's now 18. We've got a combination. We've got girls and we've got boys between us. So our boys' rooms are all superhero mad. And our girls are now like little women. They grow up so fast. Yeah, you definitely have all that to come. And they do it overnight. It's like 1 minute they're little girls and the next minute they're, oh, I need more plaster. Right, and why is that then? Because that doesn't look as though it needs plaster. So, moral of the story, Rose? Make sure that it's all plastered first before you go selling your plaster. Where needs plastering then? Oh, that needed another coat. Right. Okay then. That shocked me. Right. We have a purple girls' room. Thank you. Right. Wonder if we're going to manage to get this whole room painted with this one tin. There's going to be like a little tiny bit that we need an extra tin for. No, I think we might be alright actually. Right, so I think we've got all of it. Yep. Right, so let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we shall buy a door first. Get the door in. Another white. Line this up pro. Right. Mrs. GH is great with them. They love the stepmom to bits. Yeah, my kids absolutely adore their stepdad too. That's all you can ask for when you've step families, that the kids get on really well with their stepfather or mother. Right, so let's go out of here and let's go beds. Furniture. Beds. Right, so let's have a look at these. We have any purples? Don't think we do. I think all these type of beds here. Well, we could go for something like that, I suppose. Yeah, it's like a pinky purple. And how about us going for 2 beds? For Game of Hoods kit, 2 girls. Oh, that's not straight. Put that one straight. Oh, and this guy says 2 beds, more the merrier. Right, so if we go for a little chest of drawers in between. Go cupboards. Let's go for one of these and we'll go that type of colour, the same. Go. And how about we go into other here. I'm pretty certain a little while ago I saw some teddies. So if we buy, we set them on the bed. Go 1 each. And go the lavender. Right, so we twist this around. Go 1 there for Crystal and 1 for Jess. And a little lamp in between. think that'll work. So we have, oh my god, there's one with skulls. Definitely my cup of tea. Go. Now if we come back and we put a big light fitting in, like this, there's actually a lavender one. There we go. Right, so how about we go like this and we get a couple more chest of drawers and a wardrobe, because, you know, girls have got to have a wardrobe. And there's more people in the stream, so welcome any new people. Thanks for joining me on my first stream. Let's have a look. No, cupboards. How about we go for a basic type wardrobe in the beach like we've just done for the bed. And a chest of drawers, and we'll put wardrobe over here. And get it butted up to the wall as much as possible. And if we go for a chest of drawers, we'll definitely put a TV in there. Most definitely, Gamer Hood. Kids can't live without a TV in their room these days. I know mine would have a meltdown if there was no TV. Right. If we go TV, and yet again, I think they've put this backwards. No, they haven't. Go, TV. Now, let's get some shelves on the wall. Again. They definitely need more shelves in this game as well. And a whiteboard, because my kids would never cope without a whiteboard. Or a cork board of some kind. Get some shelves up. Or a phone. No, definitely not, especially when they're teenagers. My teenagers seem to have their phones attached to their hands. They're not in the bedroom on the PlayStation or Xbox. They most definitely got a phone in their hand continuously. That up against the wall. And will that one fit there? No, it won't. What a shame there's only one children's room. Well, I'm sorry, my darling, but it's this little 2-bedroom house. So, if we go for a laundry basket to try and get them to clean up and put their actual laundry in the basket. Sounds like a plan. Shall we put a rug on the floor? Yeah. Get a little rug, see if we can find a lavender type rug. Then we have a perfect little girls' room. What do you think? Same with yours with the tablets. We could put curtains up. What do you think, Game Hood? Should we put some curtains up? Or should we just leave it with the blinds? What do you think? Turn the light on. I think that's a really cute little room. Let's have a look. What else can we put in here? A bin. Just in case they pinch any snacks. There we go. I think. See if we've got any. Have we got any little kitty type pictures? Where are they? have a look. Nope. No, not really. There's an owl. Look at that. No, not gonna fit. Yeah, it will. How about that then? There we go, I think we've done that, haven't we? So that's the kids' bedroom. Then we have the lounge and our kitchen. Then, look, we've got the adult bedroom. And our bathroom. So now, all we have left to do with this house before we sell it is sort out the garden. Now, I think this needs a good strimmer. But it's not looking bad. Not bad at all. Oh, Jesus. Fighting myself then. It was a little bit louder than I expected it to be when it started. So, and I'm not as good at this as he is. He's normally the gardener out of the two of us. Definitely. But there's a lot of new garden stuff. So we can do a little play area for the kids as well at the back. Which they've got some really, really good things now in garden DLC. And veggies. Not that big a garden as well, so it shouldn't take us that much longer, and then we can flip this house and see how much we get for it, because I think, if I remember, we only paid, was it 35,000 for it? No, we've spent a little bit on it, but I should imagine we should make a decent profit. Let's wait and see. Feeling quite attached to my little first house on House Flipper. Oh, I missed a bit. Right. I've definitely got to get Z to sort me out some different music for my next stream of this. What was my bank at the start? I did all the jobs and I think I had 222,000 at the start. So we now have 179, so probably spent 40,000 almost straight away on the house. So that's without any of the furniture, and we fully furnished it, fully renovated it completely. So we're not doing bad for money at the moment. I am glad I got those tedious jobs out of the way first. I don't think anyone wanted to watch me do all them. And Z spent a little bit of money doing up my office to make sure that I had an office ready to start my business, because if you've ever seen this game and you see the first office that you get, oh, I missed a bit, it's absolutely horrendous. But I now have a proper office space ready to flip my houses. You may get a good sale, well, fingers crossed we do. I've noticed in this game you get a lot more if you actually make sure that the whole thing is furnished and you don't leave rooms unfurnished. It's not like real life where they actually want a house that, you know, they put their own things in, they want everything done for them. Now this is the tedious bit. I need Z for this. So much quicker at it than I am. He doesn't miss any bits. I'm thinking we can put a play area around about here. Because now we have a kids' room, so there are children going to be living here. We've got some brilliant little bits and pieces in the garden DLC for like play areas and playhouses. Rose's renovations. But thank you so much for coming. Game Hood, you've absolutely been a star tonight helping me with my first stream. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you on the next one. I really appreciate you coming for my first run. You've made it so much easier when I was a bag of nerves earlier. Right. So, how are we doing with this grass? Definitely need to get Z to do me a playlist with some music. This is the really tedious bit. Oh, and we have a mole in the garden. Oh, yes. I was not expecting that then. I don't remember moles looking like that. They're like Penfold from the 80s. Wicked tunes for my next stream. I'm holding you to that. Yeah. I think I need some more music that screams me than the game music in here. There's a couple of mole holes. I think I was lucky I got him in the first run. So far, we've never actually done a house and sold it with the garden DLC. So I don't know what any of the people on the left hand side, the buyers, what type of thing they want in the gardens. So we'll have to keep an eye out as we're going along to see what type of thing that they want. Yeah, we do then. Well, this is like a never-ending garden and it didn't look all that big. Right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get Z to give me some tips on this mowing of lawns. But yeah. Certain this mole has been having a field day in this garden. Little mole in a hole. Right. So, I think I've uncovered most of them now, so let's go get a shovel. Get rid of the mole holes. No, that was really annoying, that noise on that. Takes ages, yeah it does. I can't get over how long it takes to do the mowing. Get rid of the mole holes. We don't have any more critters messing up our garden. I think we need to call an exterminator. Right. All the molds are gone. Right. This is really loud. I suppose it is when you're mowing the grass in real life as well, isn't it? Right, so I think we'll put a little patio area so we can have a table and chairs for barbecues and the adults having little barbecues and things like that. And we'll also do a little play area to keep the kids occupied. Which means I think the guy that's on top of my buyers at the moment, I don't think he's gonna like the kid thing. That might mean we'll have a few other buyers interested as well. Oh, nearly done. Right, so. Get in there, people. Why, what you don't understand is why not a lawnmower and just a whippersnapper. I don't know. But then, I suppose, when the grass is really long, your lawnmower is just not going to cut it and you need the whippersnapper on it first, don't you? But then you generally go over it with a lawnmower to pick up all the grass. Which I'm quite glad I haven't got to do 2 jobs, I can just do the one. So, at least the whippersnapper cleans up after itself. On House Flipper anyway. Because otherwise there'd just be grass everywhere. It would probably, if you all walked into my lovely clean house. Right. It's never ending, isn't it? I just want to place things down. And I can't wait to see some of the new things in the garden that you can put in the garden. Because I've only seen a few things from the jobs that I did before in preparation for the stream. Which means I haven't actually been through every little bit of the garden stuff that we can go through. Right. So, just this little bit at the front now. Go to the weeds. Right. Oh. Intrigued on how much you're going to flip this for. I'm intrigued too at how much it's going to go for actually. Because when you did this on your channel, Garden DLC hadn't come out then. So I'm intrigued at whether or not we'll get a lot more from now you're actually doing the gardens as well as, because all this long grass in the beginning when House Flipper was first out, the garden would have just been a complete and utter mess, whereas you've done all the inside. So let's have a look. Nearly. Nearly there. Thinking hell. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not quite nearly as dead as I thought I was. Kind of thought I'd done this piece. But no. Come on. Get it done quick. This is like watching paint dry. think what we'll do is at the end of this stream, we'll pick which house we're going to do next time. And before the stream, I won't do anything else to the house, but I'll mow the garden. Or I'll get Z to mow the garden. That sounds more like it. Let's Z out with a whippersnipper before we even go in the house. That way, if you're watching, you don't have to watch all of this over and over again. Because some of the gardens in this game are absolutely huge. Now this isn't a bad sized garden, but it's a lot smaller than some of the other ones. I might get this bit done so it's not so tedious. Like I did all the jobs so you didn't have to sit there and watch all the boring nonsense of someone doing all the jobs. If I can get the gardens actually mowed first as well, it's one less tedious thing to do. And almost this little chunk here. If I'm honest, if you're watching, this noise has got to be driving you nuts because it's driving me nuts. And I think we are done. Thank God for that. Right. So, what I was thinking is if we go around here. Oh, and I think I've got... No. I think there's a bit of dirt for you somewhere. That there was. Because if you look, you get little in the little mini map on the right hand side. If there's any dirt, it shows up. There's little black smudges on the mini map. So I think we're right now. Yeah, no, still a little bit more. And from what I can gather, there's a one weed. There it is. Right. So, as I was saying, let's go back around here. I don't know if they've got little fences or... Let's have a look in the garden stuff. Right, fences. Right. So, we could always... I wonder if this would work. I wonder. Let's have a look. Can I put a fence across here? Many. Block off. No, not. Go where I want it to go. So let's go. See if I can move that one. Turn the switch. I can line them up. That lined up better. Yeah. If I do the same again. Switch that around. Because I can't see from this angle. I can get them lined up here. Just to block off so that... I don't know, it's entertaining you and you rage on a little grass cutting. Well, yeah, but you know, I think you still need to do it for. It's the noise of the whippersnipper. Not even that noisy at home. You might need to turn this one this way. Not gonna be Have we got a gate, maybe? Garden gate? No. Let's have a look. Is that the only gate? I think it very well maybe. So we'll just have to go with that then. There we go. That way, little children stuck. Like that. Right, so I'm thinking if we go to recreation, maybe? Yes. We can go kids football. That always goes down well with little ones. Right, now if we go up here, we can go for a sand pit. And oh, spring rider. I used to love these when I was a kid. We go for, can we get a different type? Yeah, we can. So there's two little kitties that can have a different one. Left, sorry. Oh, are the peeps on the right saying anything? Not so far, they haven't been. I'm kind of waiting for them to say something. But who knows? Right, so let's go and see what else we can put in here. Go swing. Oh, and we have to assemble it. Right. That's easy. So not very hard to assemble them. Right, so that's the kids' play area. If we go here, and I think we shall go get some paving slabs maybe. So, hang on a second. Come out to that. We've got a little bit by here that maybe we could put a little sofa. Yeah, we don't want do something like this just to watch the kids playing. Have a cup of coffee, which is always my go-to. Right, so if we get a little table. And I have coffee from Z. The bonus, you're free to roam the garden design without being influenced by the buyer. This is what I wanted. I was so, when you're doing the all the jobs in the beginning, you literally only get to place little things that they want, so you can't really explore what's in the new DLC. Just want a little coffee table. Go for a little. How big is this? No, that's way too big. Way, way, way too big. A little one. A little one. Little tiny one. Oh, that'll do. Can I fit it between my chairs? No. I have to go by there. Right, but I just saw something in here which would be perfect for this side for the kiddies. See? What about that? The little play area for the kids. Oh, and the solar lamps on the fence. And now we can do a little area here for the adults. If we go back out of here, surfaces. What about go for a couple of paving slabs? Or we can go for boards. What do you think? The stepping stones are great, just slabs. So we could go stepping stones, or we could go a couple of stepping stones, 2 slabs. Or we could even put a little pond with stepping stones around it. But then would you have ponds with kids? So let's go back. Let's get a couple of like this for a minute. Just to put like a little patio area. So we go over here. Go 1, 2. I don't think I've lined that one up very well. No, I haven't. Right, so go like this. And we match them up. And then we match this one up. Teach them to fish by starting them on a pond. Do you know how many kids end up in ponds when their families have ponds? Just ask my grandpa. Like I was the only grandchild who didn't end up swimming in his pond as a kid. Swimming with the fishies. Right, so we have put another 3 down. This can be a little area for the barbecue to sit on. That way it's away from little hands over the other side of the garden. And right, so if we go back in here and recreation, got barbecues. We shift this one around and go. It doesn't want to sit on top of here. Why is that then? Hey, doesn't want to go on the slabs. No idea why. But it's fine by me. All the gym equipment, absolutely amazing. Hammocks. About a hammock here. Right, so let's put a little table and chairs or something. Oh, projector and outdoor cinema. Not bad. If we come out of here and we go back into furniture for the garden, we could always go for, what was the one that Z said he liked earlier? This one here. I don't think so. I think he was just taking the mic, which is typical Z. So if we go, how about one of these? Change the pillow because the pillow's hideous. Oh, yeah, I don't like that pillow either. So if we go and put, why does it not? Right, okay. Now this is another issue that we are having with this game. Every now and again, it won't let you place anything on top of slabs or even on top of flooring in the house sometimes. So I'm going to get rid of these. We're just going to have grass, and I think we'll do some stepping stones instead, because that's just terrible. So if we go here, we can put a little table to go with the... Alright, so we'll go glass top, and then we shall get a proper table and chairs for dining out. And a look. Oh, we could go Japanese. No, that's tiny. Right, so let's have a look. I don't know why that didn't work, but I know what's in here. Trying to remember what section they're in. Architecture, maybe. Let's go for something like this. Let's see. We go and we put that there. We get another one. Put it right next to it. I have to step back, you know, to line them up. We can then go and get a big table and chairs. Garden stairs. The furniture. Right, so benches maybe. We had them. Table. Saw them when we were doing the jobs. And there were some really, really big tables. I think it might be this type. You're back. Lazy. Right. What do you think so far? For some reason, we couldn't put we couldn't on one or two of the jobs, we couldn't place anything on top of the paving slabs. I don't know what that's all about. It was a bit like when we were trying to do the hoovering and it wouldn't do the pick up the glass. But I think we've worked it out and we're just gonna have it on grass now. Do. And get another two. Now we have a table. So I don't know what's going on with. Maybe we put some stepping stones, like I make it into like the pathway, but if we put some big stepping stones across first instead of paving slabs that really do not want to work. They don't want you to place anything on top of them, which I think is another issue with this game every now and again. Certain things won't place down for you, or if they do, they don't want to stay there. They won't let you put things on top of them. Right, there we go. Oh, yeah, that'll do. Right, so if we go here now, stones look good with little ones in between. We'll go for some little ones now. So we've got small, standard, go for some smaller ones as well. Where am I? Right. If we can get some of them between. Got that type of pathway instead. Sometimes they will sit really close to others, and then other times they won't at all. So, I think it depends on the shape of them, because the shape seems to change. There we go. Right, what do you think? So if we go here, I'm pretty certain we can get some plants. What about a couple of these type of things, different colours. Oh. She'll plant them in a minute. A section off garden a little bit. So we now have to plant them. Yeah. Let's do this, and then we're gonna get this done, and then we're gonna flip this house and see how much we can get for it. Because I've been streaming now for just over 2 hours. Which I suppose isn't bad to do a whole house and a garden. On my first stream. What do you want? What do you think this house needs now in this garden, Z? Anything else? Because we do have a section further down. Oh. So we actually have. Like, why on earth is that doing? Put my hand out instead. For some reason that was not working. Making great timing, not bad. I think it's because where I did most of the jobs, dry trees with mulch. I don't know if we've got mulch in there, have we? I shall have a look. Because we've got all that section down by there and at the front that hasn't got anything in it. And I don't seem to be having a lot of comments from the people at the side. The buyers don't seem to be saying a lot about the garden, actually. Whereas they were quite vocal about the inside. Chip-ins. Oh, right, I get you now. I know what you mean. Yeah, could do that. I think I might need another couple of plants in between these. Biggish gaps. Or we could go with the chip-ins versus last big here as well. What do you think? Right, so get the plant, soil around and water. Have a drop of coffee. That's better. Right, so I think I need another one or two of these to fit them around. There's a gap there. So let's plant these quickly. Might need to be a bit closer. Right. Oh. Insert the plant, put soil around, and water. The colour sort of drains completely out of them when they're out of the pot waiting to be planted. And in a minute, put more water around them. The colour comes back. Magic! Right. Go. Z wants chippings in the garden. I'm pretty certain we can do that. Right, so if I go and I finish doing what I was going to do over here, I grab the fire pit. Right, so if I do this and then I get no, that wasn't it. Not out of, not out. Out again. So if I go bench, what's that one? Right, so pillows, change them. That's hideous. And no, I'll do. I buy two of these either side. Just this. Yeah. Yep. Right, now I'm gonna, oh, I might have to jump over my plants. Right, so how's this looking from down here? Right, that's okay. Right, so let's go with what Z said, and we'll go for surfaces. And we will go, oh, they do have bark. Right, but that's not what I wanted. It was go for something like this. Right, so I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna go like this all the way around first. Sometimes this covers instantly really, really well, and other times doesn't seem to cover all that well. I'm gonna go and get it in a line up here. We can coat this. There's some really, really nice lavender bushes which I can go put across here. So we make a wavy patterns. Might work. All around this tree. Oh, right. in the garden. So we've got into here. Not very easy when you're not too close up to it. Try to go further away, doesn't seem to allow you to maneuver it very well. Right, so I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna take it from here around. Get this flooded. Then I can go around the edge of it a little bit more carefully. Just to get the shape. If I'm closer, I should be able to bring this like this. Get more of a level of the gravel. So right. And my hand just cramped up. Finger on the mouse too long. Right, so are my little people saying anything at the side? I don't think they are. So if I go back in here now and I pick, pretty certain I can find what plant they were. It looked like lavender or ornamental grass, maybe. You have some. Oh, what about this? Let's go for these. Don't think I have to plant these either, which is even better. Keep an eye on the side and see if my little buyers are saying anything, because I don't think they are. Right. If I go here, you can get another couple of ornamental grasses. Yeah, it looks good. Beats the plain shapeless yard, most definitely. Ornamental grass. I know they've got quite a few different types. Now let's go a bit higher than that. So decorative grass. Let's try and get some high, tall ones. Oh. In the corner. Work. How about? But always, I'm pretty certain. You get free run on garden, the buyers look like they're happy with it. Yeah, they don't really say a lot about it. They've they're always quite vocal about the house and things like that, but they're not really. Do we have a pond, I wonder? Have a look at these ponds then. Should we put a pond in? Why not? Oh. Yeah, let's go. And then I think there's nothing on the other side. Soil, it's exactly like planting one of your flowers. Oh, right. That's alright. We've got adult area and we've got kids area over the other side. We could do some of the gravel around the edge of this and the same sort of plants. Let's do that then quickly. Just around the edge, not around the actual house. I go surfaces and I went single coloured gravel, didn't I? Yeah. It couldn't be one of those houses that has like 20 different colour gravels. That'd drive me nuts. That would absolutely drive me balmy. Right, so here we go with this. Put little colour flowers between. Yeah, I just thought that if we get a few flowers in between it, then, you know, but it might perk the buyer's interest, but, you know, no one actually said anything. But I'm quite intrigued at how much this house with the garden done would go for. What are you thinking the profit will be, Z? Any sort of ideas? We now have a pond. One side. Kid-friendly garden the other. And the adult. Well, if it's anything like real life, they will a lot. Yeah, we'll see. Quite sad to see it go. First little house flip. Right, so let's go and get some ornamental grass and stuff again. Just plonk them around the garden. Lavender always goes down really well because it actually smells absolutely gorgeous in a garden. So go and plonk these around the place. Now we'll go ornamental grass. Yeah, if we can get decorative grasses, and we go these ones maybe. And we'll get some coloured flowers like Z suggests. Between. Up here. And got that's a bit bright. We don't want cotton. As we don't have edible plants. Flower beds. Shavings. Not what I meant to do. I want a little bit of colour. Right, I'm thinking. Got the garden done. Did notice they have garden lights that are tall that go along the path. Oh, do they? Oh, look then. They do solar lights, do they? Where did Z see them then? Solar. Ah, Asian solar lamps. Yes, we should do that, I think. And they look very similar to the ends of tents that we put over the other side of the garden. To here, put one there, one there. Oh. Jump over. Well, I don't seem to be having any thumbs up or anything off these little people. The buyers are very, very quiet about the garden. Awful quiet about it. Oh my god, I can switch them on. Oh yeah. Right. Well, look then. You think I'm switched on then, see? Ooh. We have a few more than 4 because we've just scattered them around. I think I'll put a few over the other side now. And then we'll go and we'll have one last look around the house. Make sure it's all done. Let's get some more. So if we go and we put these ones on 2, I think. Blue, white and orange flowers around the pond. Rightio, let's go and do that. Flowers around the pond, and do that. So we have children's garden area where they swing and their hoppers and their sandpit. Have the pond area. So we want blue, white and orange flowers. Rightio, so flower beds. You can go. Have a couple of red ones as well, Lindsay. Are they pink when you... Oh, I thought they were red. But no. Right, next. Go. Yep. Oh, they're tiny. Little forget-me-nots, little tiny things. Might need a few bigger ones. Well, I haven't even seen any movement there, so Grab some orange, was it? Do I see any orange ones? Oh, we'll have a couple of them. They look like the type of thing that'd be around a pond. Look quite oriental type flowers, don't they? Right, so let's go get another couple. One more thing, please. Oh, right, I've read that one. Yep. I need orange flowers. Where did you see orange flowers then? Oh. Fill in the gaps for these then. Right. Well, I think that's very colourful. Turn the lights on down here and get the complete effect. Yeah, have a look. I think that's looking alright. So we jump over them. Got a sitting area with a fire pit. We have a table and chairs for dining. We have a little sofa area and our grill. Hammock. We also have a sitting area so that we can sit down and have our morning coffee. Because definitely what I'd be doing. And children's picnic area and the kiddies bits. So if we then go around the house and go in through the door, we can have another quick look at what we've done on the inside. And I think I need to ask Z how I screenshot this for my wall in my office. I think I have to, I go in my tab and I go down to my camera. Ah, yes I do. And I've saved one photo. Right, so if I go into the house now, right, we have entrance, we have our first bedroom. And good. Our bathroom. And let's go through into our lounge and our kitchen. I think it's looking good. Just wondering how much this is gonna flip for. I also want to do one more thing while I'm here. Oh, that isn't what I meant to do. Let's go to store. Back into the house. Decorations and plants. I want open tab and click camera. Thank you, Z. I want to put a couple of little potted plants because in this game, the buyers always like their plants. Discovered that. We also need to go in here and we're going to get one or two more things just to finish it off before we flip this house. We're going to get Where's it gone? Go for a router. Shift. And then we're gonna go for... Can't find the controllers. They used to be in here. Okay, can't find it. I think we shall give that one a miss. They don't seem to have the same speakers that they used to have either. So let's go get the electronics in here. Because I think it looks good. Thank you, Z. Right, so if I go all the way back here. I go into my tab, my camera, and I click. Right, so now we have our last room to look into. And this is the kids' room, which was Gamerhood's suggestion, because he has two little girls. And I think it looks wicked. Yeah. Right, so let's close that up. Let's close this up. And let's go and flip our first house. Yeah, garden's all done, inside's all done. So let's hit the button and put the house on for auction. Let's go. Go to the garden competition? No, let's just put on auction. Right, so I spent 35,000 on the house. My renovation cost and my furniture bought was 707 for my renovation. My profit, if I sell for 80,000, my profit is 34,000 on top of what I paid for it. So we can go to negotiate offer because we could get a little bit more for it. If we don't, we'll still get the... How about that? Go for negotiate. Let's see what he says. There you are. So we just made an extra 4,938 on it, which means we've basically just made a £40,000 profit. I think that's alright. What do you think? Accept offer. Go back, so let's see how much we've got now. My impression? We'll have a look at the details the next time. We now have £261,923 to spend on our next one. So if we go in to my office, which is my other houses, so let me press E. We can buy one now for the next stream. So Z, do you want to pick a house? We can go for these little tiny houses, which are like mega small. Or we can go for the connoisseur's house, which looks as though it's in a little bit of a mess. Or we can go a house after a flood. So a home and car. What do you think? Got these little tiny houses. Well, how about a house after a flood? Yeah, let's go for that one. And as I said earlier, I'll get Z to trim the grass for me beforehand, so that we won't have to do that on the next stream. But let's go and have a quick look at it so you know what's happening next time. But I'm thinking it needs cleaning all outside. So look at the dirt. Oh my gosh. And oh, lovely. Right, okay, and this is what we're working with next time. It's bigger than what I expected it to be. Oh, Hideous. Right. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it on that note. And we shall see what we're doing on the next one. Thanks everyone for joining me on my first stream and making it go so well. Thank you so much to Gamerhood and Z for supporting me all the way. And I shall see you all on the next one. Bye!